Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday, February 28th. Thanks for joining us and everything. We're going to get right to this. You know, there's so many moving parts going on down here right now. You know, we've got 10 days left in the session and a lot of stuff going back and forth, you know, today from the House and the Senate. But, you know, one of the things I'm excited to announce is that we are releasing our annual DOT project map. We're releasing that about a month early this year. It'll show you the projects in all the different communities in every county. You know, it's just great stuff. And I also want to just add this, but just imagine, since we've started this project, you know, early and everything in regard to getting rid of our potholes, RIP, rest in peace potholes and everything, we have now passed 22,500 potholes in West Virginia during that time, over 3,780 miles of road. So thanks a bunch, you know, to all those that are out there working. Please really be really careful. Slow down in those work zones and everything. All they're trying to do is help you, and they're standing right beside traffic, it's zooming by them and everything. So just slow down and really watch what you're doing. We want all those people to be able to get their dinner bucket, come to work, and absolutely make their way home to their families. So really be careful about that. The infrastructure dashboard today, I'm excited to announce we've upgraded the website with additional, with the addition of the investment dashboard, which allows users to explore projects throughout the state that we are, that have received funding. And, you know, I think, you know, it's up on the screen right there, but there's over $13 billion that has been invested in the state of West Virginia since really and truly I walked in the door. And, you know, so a lot of great stuff that's going on. And, you know, we had to tackle these long-standing infrastructure issues, and we've been all over it. And as you can see by that map, it's impressive what all the folks have done. And so let's just keep at that too. Today in West Virginia, I am signing a proclamation. I'm going to do it right now, right in front of you and everything. You know, that's Arts Day. And, you know, Randall Reed Smith is with us out there, you know, right now. And Randall is going to be our new secretary as well, you know, but nevertheless, with all that being said, you know, here's the bottom line, and I don't know how I can say it any better, but for every dollar we invest in the arts and in history and culture in this state, you know, we return $11 almost immediately. You know, for every state dollar we receive in funding, there is a return of $21. You know, it is just amazing. You know, how close we came to walking away. You know, maybe, you know, we would have lost funding and lost, you know, a lot of great people, you know, that would have been promoting the arts and promoting history and promoting our culture in this state. And the bottom line to that whole thing is I just couldn't see it. There's no way on earth, you know, and you know, it was our soul. I mean, that's all there is to it. You know, if we're going to give up who we are and give up our soul, then we're not much. And so nevertheless, I'm going to sign the proclamation right now. And in large part, you know, that's because of a great friend and everything, and Randall Reed Smith. And Randall, great work. So here I go. Here's your proclamation. And I'm going to sign as we speak right now. West Virginia Arts Day. There you go. It's done. Congratulations to all. Much needed. Absolutely, it tells our story of who we are in many ways. Now, today also I am signing Senate Bill 790, which elevates Randall's title from Curator of the Arts to Cabinet Secretary of the Arts, Culture, and History. We have a brand new secretary with us today, and here's our bills. And then look at him. He's cheesing so much that he can't stand it. My good Lord. Back down, Randall. But no, it's really good. Really, really, really good, and so deserving. And, I am so proud, so proud of you and everything. So deserving. But you talk about somebody that is stuck on for all of us all the time. It's this man right here. So Randall, I thank you. And here we go. We're going to make this official right now.
Thank you, Governor. Governor, I have an award for you here, so when you're done doing that, then I have to do my spiel, okay?
Well, I knew we weren't going to get by without the spiel. I didn't know about the award, but...
So, as you know, we're in the middle
Wait a minute. Stop. Here it is.
Well, I can't see you.
All right, hold on. Well, just here it is to everybody that's watching. Senate Bill 790. Thanks everybody upstairs and everything. You see my signature and everything. Randall, you're our new secretary. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Governor. Now, may I speak?
You can talk all you want now.
Okay, so Governor, as you know, we are in the middle of the statewide arts conference right now, Arts in Our Communities. We have 147 people with us, and we celebrated the Governor's Awards for the Arts last night. Thank you for your very kind words when I received a Beacon Award from our Commission on the Arts. And Governor, for your dedication and support of the arts, they sent along a Lifetime Achievement to you and the First Lady. So here's yours, if you can see it. And it's all West Virginia art. It's West Virginia wood by Wood Turner up in Gilmer County, Matt Thomas. And it's also, because wood is timber, that's an industry. This is steel, which represents coal. And then I had him do it in like the shape of like oil gushes for the oil and gas industry. And Governor, for the first time ever, we actually have a Lifetime Achievement for dedication and support of the arts to our First Lady, Kathy Justice. I mean, they have the most wonderful art series that they do for kids. And of course, her commitment to all schools by, putting communities in schools, which we put an arts element into that. And Governor, we thank you for your support of the arts. I've got a lot of your arts commissioners here with me. My younger brother is here. It's a very proud day for our family. And I got my staff, and I just thank you, Governor, for the opportunity. There's nothing greater, as you say, than helping a kid build their future, and we build their future through the arts. And I always heard you preach about culture and heritage tourism, and we have the best culture and the best heritage of any state in the union. And I thank you for everything, Governor.
Mr. Secretary.
Yes.
We absolutely thank you and all those that absolutely are making the licks happen every day across this great state. And I'm really, really honored by the award, and I'm sure Kathy will be, the same. And so, nevertheless, thank you so much. Just keep doing the good work.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a great day.
Really proud. You too, sir. That's good stuff. That's a good man. He's put in a lot of licks for this great state, and he's done good stuff, and I'm really proud of him. The spring fire season and burning restrictions with the spring just around the corner, West Virginia is gearing up for the annual fire season. It surely doesn't look that way out there right now, but nevertheless, the spring fire season begins on March 1st and extends through May 31st. Just think about it, because I spring turkey hunting, and I've done that all my life and everything, and I've done it a good bit. But nevertheless, through this period and everything, the woods is very, 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 the leaves that are everywhere, that have fallen last fall, create an absolute fire hazard like you can't imagine. Just be careful. Just be careful. Obey the rules and everything, and just be careful, because there was a time in West Virginia, and you can remember this, that in the fall especially, but even in the spring, we had fires everywhere, all over the place. In fact, the air that we were breathing was full of smoke, and absolutely, if at times the visibility on the highways was really tough. So just remember that, and just be careful, and just obey the rules, please. Okay, tomorrow I'll be in Wyoming County, and I'll be very, very proudly presenting a check for $15,711,654 at Mullins Middle School, and these funds will be directed towards the construction of a new Mullins K through 8th, and just a lot of good stuff going on all across our state. I'm always glad to see, stuff going on, in our southern end of our state. A lot of times, these counties and everything have been forgotten, but by dog, they're not going to be forgotten on my watch. So good stuff. Okay, just a couple other little reminders. We got a lot of things going on in the state right now from the standpoint of athletics, and but we've got a high school wrestling tournament, that's getting ready that's happening, I guess, this week in Huntington. The Marshall women's basketball team is killing it, and I did catch part of the men's game the other night. Coach D'Antonio, I thought we were going to get Appalachian State and everything. It looked that way at halftime, and they kind of got away from us in the second half. But we wish them well, as well. We're going to be opening on Friday the Jack Cook Field, the baseball field in Huntington and everything, and all that's really good stuff. The girls' regional basketball tournaments are going on right now, and tomorrow, I guess all the games are being played tomorrow, but tomorrow night the tip-off is at 7 o'clock, and all over the place there'll be, if you've made it to the Sweet 16. And thank goodness, Greenbrier East girls have made it to the Sweet 16, and they'll be playing tomorrow night, to go to the state tournament, as will all the other 16 all the other 14 teams. All that being said, and the last thing is congratulations to the WVU rifle team. They won another conference championship and set an NCAA record for the highest team score, shooting 4,759, and I don't know exactly what that entails, but nevertheless, if it is a record, congratulations, men and women and everything. Good work. That's all I've got right this second, I think.
Okay, thank you, Governor. We're going to take some questions from the media now. Let's first go to Kenny Bass with WCHS Fox 11.
Morning, Governor. Congratulations on the victory in the tournament. Continued success for you guys as you march toward Charleston. I was wondering if you have an update on the situation involving Secretary Riston and his interstate encounter with Charleston Police Department. I know that you said it sounds like that the police had done their job, but I also know that the people were kind of looking into the circumstances surrounding that. So have you guys done any further investigation into that? And what have you talked with Secretary Riston about concerning that matter? Thank you, sir.
Kenny, you know me, and you know me really well. I would tell you that how Jim Justice feels, he's very concerned. And how Jim Justice feels, probably disappointed. And we're waiting on the outcome of a reinvestigation by the Charleston PD, and as soon as we get that, I'll be able to give you more and more information. I would tell you just as straight up as I can be, Jimmy Riston has done an outstanding job as far as his job, with everybody, all the work that we're doing within highways and everything else. But you've got to know, and you've got to know me, that if there's something wrong, I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I absolutely want to make sure that we are on solid ground before we start accusing people or saying this or that and everything else. But once we get there, my feelings are really simple. I'll address it, and right now there's enough stuff here that doesn't look very good, and so but let's just wait. Let's just wait.
Okay, thank you, Kenny. Let's now turn to Charles Young with WV News.
Hi, this is Charles Young with WV News. Governor, I was hoping you could comment on the House passing House Bill 4883 earlier today. This was the bill you requested with our teacher raises for state troopers, other classifications of state employees. This is right along with the 5% pay raise that you've been looking at. Thank you, sir.
Charles, my feelings are, people work really hard. They deserve absolutely, when we are able to give our pay raises, they deserve. And I'm really proud of all the great people, whether it be our teachers, our men and women that guard us every day, and all the great stuff. And the other component to the whole thing is one thing and one thing alone, and that is just this. The Biden inflation that has been caused is tough on people. It's plain tough. That's all there's to it. We can say, oh, well, it's all going to get straightened up. Maybe, but maybe not. And people have got to go to the grocery store, and they've got to pay the bills, and they've got to pay for child care and everything else under the sun. So all of our state workers, I'm proud of you. And I thank you, and absolutely, I'm really, I applaud the House, and hopefully the Senate will move this right through, and I'm happy that it's through the House, and looking forward to it getting through the Senate.
Okay, thank you, Charles. Let's now go to Derek Redd with The Intelligencer.
Hi, Governor. I just have one question. Derek Redd from the Wheeling Intelligencer. What do you think about the bill that was passed through the House of Delegates yesterday? That included an amendment that puts Rayleigh's Law, a narrowly tailored version of that law, into a bill that helps homeschool children and that helps public school children that they're getting pulled out and into homeschools. That there's some safeguards in place for if there's any kind of accusations or evidence of abuse in the home.
For some reason, your question was real muffled and everything. It was difficult for me to hear it, but here, I think I got enough of it to understand just this, what the question's about. And the net of the whole thing is anything we can do to make kids, make things better for kids, make things safer, and if that's what I was hearing, is all good stuff to me. But nevertheless, before I comment too much on it, I need to see the bill, and the bill needs to come to me, and we need to dissect and look, a little deeper. But nevertheless, we'll just wait on that.
Okay, thank you, Derek. Governor, back to you.
Well, I guess the number one thing that I would say is just this. There was a time, and we all need to remember. Now, the one thing you can count on me for is I'll tell you the truth. I've always stood rock solid with that. And there's days that I had to tell you stuff, especially through all the COVID times, that wasn't very fun, wasn't very good. But we all pulled the rope, didn't we? We all pulled the rope together. There was a time when literally we didn't know where to turn in West Virginia because, all we could come up with was we just had to make cuts. In all honesty, our state was bankrupt. We didn't know where to turn. We just had to make cuts, more cuts, more cuts. Well, I really believe it's really tough in any situation to cut your way out of something. You've got to have a combination of growth, and cuts and good management and minding the store, just what I've told you over and over. But in all of that, we had to make a decision, didn't we? We had to make a decision that really and truly was either cut the arts and the culture and the history out of the whole equation, or say, nope, that's really important to us. That's our soul. And that's exactly what I did. You know, I'm not a real artsy guy. I'm not that at all. But absolutely, that is our tradition. That is our heritage. And absolutely, we should always be proud of that. So what we've done today, it just absolutely makes it even better. We absolutely did the right thing by saving, you know, the arts and history and culture. We did the right thing by saving that. But then now, you know, we're even doing more. By doing the right thing to save it, absolutely it made us money. It made us more and more and more money. And absolutely, as we promote tourism, tourism is exploding in West Virginia. And the upside is still really significant right in front of us. With all that being said, now what we've done is we've elevated a man that was our curator, a man that was stuck on all the time, you know, to do more and more and more goodness, and we've made him the Secretary of the Arts. I mean, Randall Reed Smith. Gosh, I'm telling you, it's good stuff. So let's just keep doing it. You know, we brought in a new secretary with economic development. We brought in a new secretary of tourism. Absolutely, you know, they're knocking it out of the park. Let's just keep on doing it. Keep doing it, West Virginia. You make us proud every day. Thank you, Neil.